Hey YouTube, get it YouTube. Hey YouTube, get it YouTube. Hey, 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 hey. YouTube was killing me. I'm telling you, YouTube was killing me earlier. Everybody come into the chat and enter the chat. We about to get into some things, and I knew it was gonna hit the fan, and it did. So we about to get into some things real quick. Before I go to sleep, because I'm supposed to be asleep right now, and I knew it was gonna hit the fan. This is about Casanat, Tylil, and that girl they tried to say that Tylil did something to her. I think her name is Jourdin, allegedly. Everything in this video is alleged, and we fitting to go down a whole rabbit hole, baby. I'm wiping my nose out, y'all, because I have a cold. If y'all can hear it in my voice, my cold is crazy right now. I have a cold. I've been sick for the past couple of days, but I've still been working. Even when I uploaded at the post office, I was trying to go live at the post office for y'all, but YouTube, let me tell y'all what YouTube was doing. YouTube was like, you won't be going live today. That's what YouTube said. Not right now. That's what they said to me. Because they want you, now you can't go live or post a video or post a reel. You can't do none of that unless you upload the new version of YouTube, basically, right? So I'm sitting up there trying to go live. Every time I kept hitting live, yeah, it would be live, but it would show this screen and it would say update. Then I would flash it back and then it will say update again. So basically it kept interrupting my live, but not really cutting it off. So that's why y'all seen the live from earlier looking a little funny at the post office. It was pissing me off because I was already having a fever, trying to get back in the house and trying to get me some fluids in my system because I had a lot of boxes to mail off. And then I had to redo the boxes all over, something I never have to do at the post office because I wanted it to go through priority mail, like go in one day to the person's house, I had to switch them out from the white boxes to the brown boxes. They tried to get me. They thought they had me. They didn't. I'm about to break this whole Kai Sanat, Jourdin, Tylil streamer thing down like a shotgun. And I hope y'all ready because Ty Khalil, a half an hour ago, just did a whole stream and put out all the receipts. But you know me, I like to start from the beginning and we gonna break this thing on down like a shotgun. Hello, 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 everybody. Please hit like, share, and subscribe. My voice is very raspy, but I'm going to get through this video because I knew that girl was lying. I just didn't post about it because I said I'm just going to wait for the other shoe to drop. And tonight, I don't be in a rush to do stories because I always know that something is going to come again. Just like I didn't rush to do the Megan Thee Stallion and Milagro Graham's, a.k.a. Marb Radio story. Oh, and we're going to get into that tomorrow. I just got to go handle my business at the doctor's office, and I'm coming home, and I'm going right into my live tomorrow because that thing is about to be bananas. But let's get into Tylil, Jourdin, and Casanat. I'm about to take y'all down this rabbit hole because I heard Lovely T speak on it the other night. Shout out to Lovely T. I heard Lovely T speaking on it. My throat is on fire, y'all. I'm talking about the fire. I'm talking about the fire. I heard Lovely T speaking on Casanat and him doing his marathons, right? And she noticed the same thing I noticed. Casanat is very different. And ever since he blew up, it's been a problem. You can tell. His marathons was going fine once he didn't add celebrities in it. But once he started adding like celebrities into his marathons, like Kevin Hart, then you got LeBron James, then you got Offset, then you got people coming through for the marathons, and some people was mad that they didn't even get a chance to come through the marathons, right? Then he started that whole college thing, right? Remember when he started that whole college thing? Hey everybody, please hit like, share, and subscribe because we're about to go down the rabbit hole, baby. We're about to go down the Casanat rabbit hole. Y'all get ready and hold on tight because I knew it was coming. Now, ever since Casanat been doing those marathons, if y'all been looking at him, from the people that changed up, remember it was just him and his people, right? Him and his other streaming crew. Remember that. Then he started branching off. He started adding like the comedians in there. Then he sprinkled a little Kevin Hart in there. Then Offset got invited. Then LeBron James got invited. When he did the whole LeBron James one, I think that's the one where he had to cut his hair. If I'm not mistaken, that was the one where he had to cut his hair, right? From the moment that young man, and even before then, before he even cut his hair, he was already changing. It was a little bit, he was getting discouraged. And then when I seen him on red carpets at the Emmys and the Grammys, and he didn't know who Wale was, which was crazy because, you know, Wale talked about that in the interview with Shannon Sharp this week. I didn't watch it yet. But Wale talked about that. He even talked about that on the Joe Budden podcast, right? And Wale was like, I just found it funny that he didn't know me. And he really didn't know who Wale was, y'all. But he knew all the other people, if you catch my drift. He knew all the others, but he didn't know who Wale was. So I found that funny. I knew it was going to change. And let me tell you when I knew it was going to change. Hello, everybody. Please hit like, share, and subscribe. We are going down the Casanat rabbit hole. Yes, it's about Tylil, but really, it's about Casanat too. I'm just going to tell y'all right now. So, I'm going to tell y'all when it changed, when it really, really changed. Because Casanat is from New York, if y'all did not know. And when he had that whole gaming system giveaway downtown, and they had that riot, remember that? If y'all don't remember it, I got the video. I can pull it up right now. You don't care, so if you don't care, then why are you here, Stephen? You can leave. Like, click out of here. The fuck? Nobody asked you if you cared about what I'm talking about on my channel. Where the fuck you think you at? You must be your first time here, because you must don't know that I don't give a fuck about what you care about. Oh, if you don't know, you know now. Let's be clear. Like, you're bugged if you think I care about what you feel. So let me show y'all some videos. Y'all remember this? This is from downtown at the giveaway. Casanat got locked up this day. But before Casanat got locked up, Casanat was trying to get away from this crowd that he could not control, right? He couldn't control the crowd. They was breaking windows, stomping cars. Casanat is not even in this video. He's trying to get away from this crowd right here. And this happened, I think, on a Thursday or a Friday downtown. I remember it so vividly because I said, why would he have a giveaway downtown? How you doing? I said, how would Casanat have a giveaway downtown with no police presence? It was like a new game console that came out. And I think he was giving like a lot of them away at what time at one time. And I said, why would he not have police presence? No police presence. Helicopters flying now, tear gas is being thrown. And this is when I knew that Casanat whole world changed. This is what I knew. He had other streamers there. He had other streamers there. They was trying to get to Casanat because they realized Casanat couldn't get out the crowd. Look at this crowd. This crowd is so big, it did not make no type of sense. It didn't make no type of sense. I have several jobs. Matter of fact, I'm a boss, so I own companies. If this is your first time, what you need to stop doing is stop keyboard banging and learn something. Hit like, share, and subscribe though. You can do that. Keyboard bang on the like side of it. Do that. Stop trolling and get a job when I can give you a job. Several jobs. Nigga, do you need a job? Trying to tell somebody what to do and y'all kill me. But anywho, like I said, this riot was so big, everybody was talking about it. It damn near broke the internet, right? So now we're going into the dark room because now I got a whole lot I got a whole lot of things to show y'all. So that's the moment I felt like Casanat whole world changed. And I'm gonna tell you why I felt like that. Because Casanat got locked up. Casanat went into the precinct. He stayed for a couple of hours. His security guard even started beefing with the cops because the way that they was treating Casanat and pulling on him, his own security guard didn't like it. Now, why did Casanat have one security guard? I do not know. But he only had one security guard. And I said to myself, why would he not shut down a location or have police presence? With him being the big streamer, Casanat, when he did that was a couple of years ago. Casanat was already a big streamer. Casanat needed police presence and more security just to protect him there. And it was summertime. So all the kids was outside. All the kids be downtown in Bryant Park. This is where they hang at. So when he put up a post saying he was going to be downtown, all those kids went downtown and broke up cars, broke up frank stands, broke up a lot of stuff downtown, ruined construction sites, all type of madness downtown. It was pure chaos downtown, right? So he was trending for all the wrong reasons. Even though he wanted to give these consoles away, he never fully got to give the consoles away because he got locked up. Okay? Then he starts doing the whole marathon thing. Okay, let me drop that side of the story. Let's get into the Streamer Awards. Let's jump to the Streamer Awards. Then I'm going to jump back to something else because I want y'all to see a pattern, and I seen it coming with a couple of videos that I'm about to show y'all. And I know it's going to make sense to y'all. Stop trolling on Reels. This is stuff that gets sent to me in my inbox because you really don't know me. So, you know. Okay. This is the Streamer Awards, right? Here's the thing. You would think he has several Streamer Awards. I think he got like 4 that night, right? But guess what? Casanat don't have not one video of these Streamer Awards on his timeline, on his page, on Instagram, Nowhere. And let's get into what happened to Casanat at the Streamer Awards. See, he was happy. You see his face? Let's get into his face. Because he's happy, but then he's not he's not himself, really, to me. Talking to other streamers. You would think he would be living his best life. I think he won the most awards, right? He don't have none of these pictures on his Instagram, y'all. You would think he would have these pictures on his Instagram. He does not. So let's get into what happened at the Streamer Awards. If you didn't know, we was in the dark room. If you don't know what the dark room is, you just entered it. If you didn't know. If you didn't know, we in the dark room. Okay, let's get into what was said to Casanat at these awards, because I didn't understand why certain things were said to these set of streamers. And I noticed that they all friends and they all know each other. But I also noticed that they all was black. Like, why was y'all insulting the streamers and the streamers that made Twitch big? Let's be clear. Casanat is the #1 streamer on Twitch. And it's a couple of other people. But why y'all insulting these young men? Let's get into what was said at this award show. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
So congratulations to you. Oh, and also, congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was you, right?
If you all gonna be on the mic, now turn this mic, now turn this shit on. Turn this shit on. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny.
I thought it was.
Have a good night.
So congratulations to you. Oh, and also, congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was you, right?
Crazy thing is, she thought she ate. She really thought she ate. So when Tylil checks her, I already knew something was coming. And I said, let's wait for it. In the comments, in these same comments, shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. In these same comments, I said, don't blink just yet. They're about to get Tylil. And that's exactly what I said. Okay. Let's go in to Casanat's award show announcement. Let's get into that. Because baby, it was crazy. Where's that? Because y'all don't even understand how many, y'all don't even understand how many videos I collected. And some people were sending me videos because it got real spooky. I'm going to even drag the whole Northwest down into this. And yeah, I said what I said. Watch what I'm about to show y'all. So let's get into Casanat's speech at that same award show.
I feel like at this event right now is the right time to say what the mind, and that's for the past year I've had dreams besides streaming to achieve and to pursue, and they're big dreams. I have dreams one day to become a fashion designer and start my own clothing brand.
I want to do more than streaming now, huh?
I have dreams to not only act, but direct and write my own short film and movies.
Yo,
And I'm 100% going to indulge myself in that by enjoying the place that started all this, which is streaming.
KC3.
And one thing I want to say is no matter what, keep God in everything that you do. Do not ever forget about God at all. And I would love to end this with a quote that my good friend always says, and that's everybody preaches to everybody, be yourself, be yourself, be yourself. But as soon as people get on the internet, they tell you how to be. Thank you.
Wise words from God, man.
I don't usually do this, but...
Wait a minute. Y'all heard what he said, right? As soon as you get on the internet, people tell you how to be. Who that he talking about? Who him talking about? In the comments, I said, who him talking about? Who's telling him how to be? Because have y'all been... See, I'm not a big streamer, but I have a daughter, and she's into streaming. And she be looking at certain things. Then people send me certain things because they know what I do. My thing is, he got up there and said that for a reason. Kasana has not been feeling the streamer world. And I'm going to tell you why. You got Ray J trying to do the whole university thing right after he dropped his university thing. Right? For the streamers. Everybody tries to do it. And it did not, a couple of people, it wasn't only Ray J. Everybody was coming out and trying to copy Casanat with that whole university thing. And I was like, well, damn. Why they can't do their own thing, though? Why they can't get their own thing shaken? Why they got to bother Casanat? Why they got to copy off of him? That's the first thing I thought. And I'm like, this is not going to end well. This is exactly what I said. But if you know Casanat, if you know his background, his mother, his sister, I follow them, they follow me. So I see certain things. And I know his mother's like, nah, this ain't it. I know because she sees certain things. When you got family members that you real close to and they see that you changing, those marathons are 24 hours. Now, I have to agree with what Lovely T said last night. Those marathons are 24 hours. Now, I'm going to take it from me. I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning every morning. I take my shower, have me a cup of coffee sometimes, and I get to work, right? Sometimes I go back to sleep. Sometimes I don't. I go right to work. And then I do that all day. And with that being done all day, your body starts to crash. When you working, and you got goals, your body starts to crash. So every time he would celebrate something, I would understand where he's coming from because I know his body. And I'm like, when is he going to go to sleep, though? And those streams would last for weeks. And I'm like, but when is he going to go to sleep, though? When is he going to sleep? All these sleepovers and everybody coming to his house. And I'm like, when does he have time to sleep if he's on the internet, online? He even admitted it one time and said he could not sleep comfortable on the internet because it makes him feel funny. So at that point, he would just stay up the whole time. That puts a toll on your body. That's wear and tear on your brain. After a while, you don't know what the hell is going on. Because as your body starts to shut down, your mind is telling you to go to sleep. But you're trying to stay up. And it's not working. Because now your systems is fighting each other. And I've noticed with Casanat, even in that speech, he looks sleepy. He looks tired. He looks drained. He looks worn out. All of the things. You haven't even heard Casanat after the awards. You haven't heard from him since. And I follow him. He follows me. Like I said, he don't have none of those pictures from the awards on on his timeline. I think he had one picture, one, and that's it. He don't have his speech up there. He don't have none of that. And then I found that to be weird. Then he did this. This is what he went and did. Let me go to another video, and then we're gonna get to the whole Tylil thing. I'm gonna make it make sense for y'all in a hot minute, because then this is what he has on his he got this one up there on his thing. No, let me show y'all real quick. Now this is his video.
I'm currently on my laptop right now, and I appreciate everybody who's been sending me birthday wishes, as today is my birthday. So I felt like it was the perfect day to be transparent and honest with you guys. A few days ago, I spread awareness on mental health and how important it is to take care of yourself. And honestly, for the past few months, I've been struggling with mental health out of self-doubt and fright of pursuing goals that I really want to achieve. And the reason I've really been in my head is because I just wanted to do more. I've gained to realize that I'm a true creator and I'm very passionate about creating. And I have other goals and things that I just want to achieve and do more of. And I would love to show you guys what I've been working on for the past few months through my more personal page, which is KC3 Hidden. I am going to go private soon on that page, so whoever gets in, but I just want to let you guys know that sometimes it is important to take care of your mental health, and honestly, it's been getting better. It has, but out of frustration and fear, I just been in my head for some reason. I never had this feeling before, but I want it to be known that I truly want to create. And I don't know if I'm getting mature or I'm just looking things at a broad point of view, but I am so passionate about creating in general, and I'm excited to show you guys what's going on. Thank you. Hello, everybody. I'm currently on my laptop right now, and I appreciate.
You know how when you doing something and you enjoying it and you're loving what you're doing, but because you're becoming so big and you're going viral and people all of a sudden want to latch onto you, want to steal your ideas. It's crazy. And I'm telling y'all, this happens in real life. And his mental health is probably all over the place because of the energies that you have around you. Certain energies can't be next to everybody all the time. I tell people this all the time. People be like, oh, Eve, because you never invite people to your house. It's because I don't like your energy. I can trust your energy on the other side of the door. But inside my house with my kids, and nah, I got to woo side and pray and things of that nature. I don't like taking pictures with everybody. People be mad. Oh, why you don't jump in that picture? Nah, I'm good. What that picture? What me jumping in that picture gonna do? And see, he's bigger than me. I'm progressing. So as I progress, I start to see, my eyes is open. I pray on everything. My eyes is open. Once I went viral on several websites that I didn't even post videos on, I already knew what type of time it was going to be. I already knew what doors was fitting to be open. So when I started seeing him look funny, like not sad, but like, oh, I gotta be here. Oh boy. It was like he wanted to be at the awards. He knew he had to get those awards. He knew he had to show his face. But when that lady started making jokes, I don't know who she was. But you know, at award shows, somebody wrote those jokes. Somebody wrote those jokes. And it wasn't even, Casanat wasn't even the only streamer that they was talking about. They was talking about another streamer. And it was just like, so y'all got a lot of jokes towards the black streamers. And I didn't like it. So I looked at it sideways, like, why they got jokes only on them though? See, here's the thing. Everything is not about numbers all the time when the algorithm is hitting. Because some of my videos, my reel is at a milli. My reel is at a milli. On other websites that I didn't even post on. And on this one. I posted it on this one. But my reels are at a milli. So when your algorithm is jumping, and his is, because he's a name now, his name is Casanat, a lot of these celebrities, they want to go viral, and they want to get another audience. So what they do is, oh, I want to go to Casanat's. I want to be invited over there. Everybody wanted to be invited to these marathons. Everybody. And I'm like, well, damn. Everybody want to go over there, huh? And that's because they wasn't hitting the numbers that this young man was hitting. Everybody wanted to go over there to his live stream. He couldn't do a live without a celebrity trying to get in. Or he had to review somebody's music. Or it was always something that they was grabbing at him at. Oh, Casanat, come to the Grammys. Oh, Casanat, come over here. Oh, they wanted that audience, that younger audience, because they wasn't able to garner their own numbers. And when you're not able to garner your own numbers, that is a problem. Okay? So they want these young streamer numbers. And it's very, very sad. Because they pulled Casanat every which way. They pulled him every which way. So, okay. Streamer Awards is over. We thought the dust settled. But it didn't. Because now here comes Jourdin saying that Tylil SA'd her and she's fake crying. Fake crying on a whole video. Like I said, everything in this video is alleged. But she's crying, allegedly, in a video. Let's go to the video. Because this is where I knew. I said they are after certain people. And because Tylil took up for Casanat, that already was a problem for certain people. They didn't like it. So now all of a sudden, here comes, I think she's a streamer too, Jourdin. Here she come with a whole made up story, right? Okay, so let's get into her video and her made up story because it's crazy.
At a party, a streamer award party. And not only that, it's by somebody that you guys fucking love. And I'm tired, bro. I'm fucking tired, guys. Fucking tired, guys. Like literally. People are evil and malicious. And like
Corny. She's so corny.
They could do anything. Like anything. I'm literally like so disappointed in people because I think people are good people and I always give people the benefit of the doubt. And they're evil.
Why is she not in the camera?
Evil, bro. And I'm done streaming.
Look.
I'm done doing this shit, bro. Unless it's gonna be my last stream. fucking evil.
She's not crying, y'all.
It's always going to be signs being chosen on us. And
She's not crying.
I'm tired. I'm literally tired, you guys. I don't deserve being treated like I'm
Look,
nothing.
She's not crying.
I'm really like trying my best to not be, you know, like, I want to save people in their careers and shit, and like, you know, but what about me? Like, what about my feelings? What about how I feel? You know, and not everyone is your friend, and you guys love these people so much. You guys fucking love these people so much, and as a woman, you always get exiled, and it doesn't matter how I dress, you guys. You guys know I'm asexual. I keep my body to myself for a reason. I am a temple. I do not share myself with people, especially if I don't know them. And it's really unfair to me because I feel like I make sure that everyone is in a good position and they feel good, and like, you know, everything was innocent, and I don't care how drunk somebody is, you should never take advantage of them. My phone was stolen and broken. I had no way to get home, and I was assaulted, you guys, by someone that you guys all love. And I'm so tired of this streaming shit, and I'm done, bro. He taped me. The reason why he stopped anyway because I started boo-hoo crying, you guys. I was crying, and he taped me as I'm crying like this. He was like, "Why are you crying?" Da, 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 da. And I'm like, because like I didn't want to, like, you know. And he's like, "Oh well, I'm gonna talk to you again." I'm like, I don't care if you talk to me again. It doesn't matter if you talk to me again. It's the simple fact of like me not wanting to even go down that route because you have a fucking girlfriend. This isn't the first time I've been assaulted, but this is the first time I've been assaulted by someone popular and famous, I guess. And they think I'm not going to say anything because of who they are and who they know and what they do. But like I said, this is somebody you guys support. I hate men. I'm technically going to become, y'all thought I was asexual before. I'm completely, I hate men. Look at all these no caller IDs. I've been
She thought she ate by showing us her
I
screen.
already said it, guys. I already said it. Like, we've already talked about it already. We already talked about who it is. Whoever caught it, caught it. But I'm not going to say it because I still have to make sure my integrity and whatever the fuck else is secure. And then I will say the name of who it was fully. I already showed y'all the call log. Chat, y'all already know. If you already know y'all can say it in the chat, but I'm not going to say it out my mouth because niggas is trying to blackmail me and shit already. Like, I don't have time for it. Like, that's why I said I'm done streaming shit because niggas thinking collab streams is going to do something for me.
We don't even know who you are.
The other ones are part of that team that he's in.
It stops on liars. That's why it's buffering. Cause she was lying her face off.
He's in.
She lying her whole face off,
They're
y'all.
more respectful than him. Way more. I was sexually assaulted at a party. A streamer war.
Pause, y'all. Pause. I have to stop the cap. I can't take it. Let me tell y'all something. I deal with people all day, every day. If y'all don't know, I'm a hairstylist. And I work for myself. Let's be clear. So when people say, oh, get a job, I can give you a job. But anywho, so I travel. Been traveling, been doing hair since I was 10 years old. This is just what I was just doing at the age of 10. Modeling and doing hair and going to school. Okay, bet. You get to know people. I'm a person, when I'm around somebody, I feel them out. I sit and I'm quiet and I just feel them out. I just feel them out. You know? Even if I'm talking to them. I don't care what atmosphere I'm in. I'm feeling the room out. I'm feeling whoever's out in front of me. I'm an energy type of person. So if I want to leave somewhere, I don't second guess it. I leave. With people, I know when it's time not to be around people. Again, I leave. Hold on 1 minute. I know nobody not at my door this time. I thought somebody was at my door, y'all. But anywho, I was about to say, it's 2 in the morning, nobody better not ever be at my door. But fucking White Castle off the DoorDash. You know what? So, when I first looked at this video, and I said it in the comments, I said, she's lying. I said, y'all keep looking at it. But her body language gives me nervous. Touching her hair, nervous. Her going out of the camera view, honey bun, you have on makeup. You don't have no cry lines, not one tear dropped out your eyes. Like, girl. And it was like she already knew what he can come out and say. And the reason why I'm saying this is because the video that he dropped tonight basically told me everything. She told me everything. Oh, because when he was recording me, girl. Now, this young man, Tylil, has a girlfriend. Now, this is after the Streamer Awards. This is an after party. So if you knew he had a girlfriend, right? If you knew he had a girlfriend, and it's late, and you felt like he was drunk, even though we see Tylil at the awards, he don't really seem drunk, but he sure enough seemed pissed. But like I said, they met up at the party. So he might have been a little tipsy. Let's just say he was. But girl, if you knew he had a girlfriend, right? And I'm not victim shaming, blaming victims, none of that. But we are in 2025, going into 2026, after the whole Diddy Bop situation. Again, if you knew he had a girlfriend, and it's late, and he's drunk, that's already 3 red flags right there, you don't think? That's already 3 strikes. You should be going home, right? If you got so much integrity and, I don't just be giving up my body and, oh no, I'm not like that and the way that I dress. And it was like she was already trying to build a case for herself in her own video because she knew that he was taping. She knew something could drop and she kept going on. Thinking, nah, he don't got that much evidence. He's not that bright of a streamer. He's not that bright. Well, tonight he proved that he was really bright. And I'm so happy when people bring us the receipts. Lord, I'm so here for it. I'm so here for all the receipts. Please hit like, share, and subscribe. Baby, I'm so happy that he dropped the video that he dropped. That's the only reason why I went live. Other than that, I would have took me some medicine and I would have went to sleep. But I had to talk about it tonight because tomorrow I'm on Megan Thee Stallion. Oh, we on Megan. We on Megan. So, okay. To me, that's already 3 strikes. You saying he's drunk. He has a girlfriend. It's late. You don't do this. You don't do that. Then why you go home with him out of all the people? Out of all of the streamers, you found your way to go home with him. Why him? Why him? It was a whole bunch of streamers there. You're a streamer. You know all the streamers. So why you chose him? And that was my thought when I looked at her video, y'all. I said, why would she choose him out of all the people? And I went back underneath the post and I said, I told y'all the other shoe was gonna fall. I said, this is a setup. I said it. This is a setup. Over 5,000 clicks on that alone. This is a setup. Because you would have to be like even Stevie Wonder, Ray Charles, God bless his soul, can know that this is a setup. Girl, you can't even fully get your story together. Because it's like, I want to say it, but I don't want to say it because I know I'm lying. Allegedly. Allegedly. But you sitting up there, yeah, because I don't even do this, and in my clothes, and he was filming, and girl, I know you fucking lying. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know what's so funny? I even watched the video with the sound off just to see how I was going to feel about it. Just to watch the body language. Okay? Now let me just go there. Just watch the body language. She's not really in front of the camera. She's all over the place. She walks off. This is when she starts to cry. This is when she starts faking it. This is when she thought she was going to get an Emmy. Because she's faking right now. And you know what else I wondered when she was doing this video? I said, I wonder who's in the room with her while she's doing this video. That's exactly what I wondered as I watched it, just like this. Because I want y'all to see what I see. So y'all won't have to be like, oh, he was just bullshitting. She came back on camera. It looked like she went around the camera and came back on the other side, y'all. She's still not in view. Showing that one eye. Get into it, rabbit hole. You don't see no tears. Let's get into it. You don't see no tears. What is she crying? What is happening? What is happening? She's not crying. What is happening? She dips out of view again. Still telling her story. Look. She's looking at herself in the camera. She realizes she don't have no tears in her eyes. She's not steady in the camera. Look at her touching her hair now. That's like nervousness. She wiping her cheek like there's water there. There's nothing there. Your makeup is not running. Let's just say she got waterproof makeup on. She's wiping nothing. Dust. She's actually taking her makeup off because it's nothing there. Just look. Sound is off. Look, looking down, looking up, not looking in full camera view, not in center of the camera, playing with her hair, looking off to the side, looking off to the side again. Keep looking. Now she's fake crying all over again. Look, look, look. Now she thinks she getting into the grits of the story. Now she thinks she hitting us with something. Oh, he was recording me. This is how many times I watched the video. He was recording me. He was recording me. Yeah, look at her. Look at this. Off to the side, looking down, all around, looking up, trying to make a tear come out of the eye. It never did. So basically, you get what I'm saying. I pay attention to people's body language. Like, it's so bananas. People be like, and I don't have to look directly at you to be paying attention to your body language. I pay attention in other ways. I'll turn around, look out a window, look over my shoulder, and I see you there. I'm paying attention to your body language and what you are doing. And if you are talking, I'm paying attention to what you are saying. She can't even cry. You don't even know how to cry on key, which lets me know you're not even an actress. You understand what I'm saying? So, I said she was lying, allegedly. Okay. Now let's get into his video tonight. This is the reason why we're really here. Let's get into his video. Yeah, because he had something to say. He had a lot to say today. And I'm here for it. All of it. All of the smoke. I'm here for all the smoke.
I never had a one night stand in my life.
What is a one night stand?
Like after the party type shit, when you first meet someone, you don't talk to them.
So that's what we just had.
Did we just have a one night stand?
No. As long as we cool about it's not one night stand. I said, as long as we speak about it's not one night stand.
There's so many days after tomorrow.
Who asks those questions,
That's
y'all?
one piece of evidence.
Right. Who
After a
asks those
while-
questions?
Jourdin wanted to leave. So what did Tylil James do? I got her an Uber or Toyota. Jourdin left the hotel room. Jourdin came back when she realized it was a Toyota. She banged on the door and demanded a black truck. Her words verbatimly after she demanded a black truck was, "Do I look like the type of bitch to ride in a Toyota? Get me a black truck."
Hold on, y'all. It's buffering. But why is buffering? Buffering a lot.
Black truck. Boom. December 7th, 2025. At 8:04 a.m. chat. I got Jourdin a Uber. Remember, Jourdin is a victim now. She claims she was sexually assaulted. So you trying to get away from me as fast as possible. So if I call you a Toyota, a fucking scooter, a Rebel, you're trying to get away from me as fast as possible. It shouldn't matter what car you get home in.
Bingo.
At 8:07 a.m. At 8:07 a.m., Tylil James called Jourdin a black truck. Look at the payment right there. Black SUV. Fare, 16.7 miles. $132.89.
Wow.
Tylil James called her Uber. Jourdin got home at 8:40 a.m. Oh my God. Look what Jourdin texted my She's playing with me.
Remember, she said she took her phone. Remember that?
At 9:10 a.m. after Jourdin arrived home out of her black truck at 8:40 a.m. Please follow me. She texts to one of my friends, hey, Tylil has my phone. I'm on the way to get it back. ... I was all the way home too. My friend said, LOL, okay. Somebody gotta call me a car back home now. Okay, let me go back. Hold on. Look, 9:10 a.m. Sunday, but what does this say? Jourdin, hold on. Let's clock her T right now.
Please clock it.
Your Uber got to your house. That Tylil put you in at 8:40 a.m. Not only did Jourdin file my name and come to the internet and speak and make a false allegation about me, she said I try to blackmail her. Jourdin, I try to blackmail you, Jourdin. 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 How? Jourdin sent me Jourdin requested 2,000 and then in the note it says for playing with me. And I
She tried to extort him, y'all. She tried to extort him.
She's blackmailing me. She's lying on me, bro. And Jourdin came on the internet and said she has messages, but she deleted them. Guess what? I got them.
He didn't delete his. He saved them.
Jourdin texted me right here. She said, what you doing? Jourdin sends a question mark. I don't know if you text me or not, but my phone is clipped. I can't see her do nothing. Jourdin.
Look at this. I wanted to stop buffering. I don't know why it's buffering so much. But she sent him a text message or whatever, y'all. So
On December 8th at 12:01, this is in the noon, Jourdin sent me a upside down smiling face. After she sent the upside down smiling face, she sent the Zelle request. Let me show y'all. Then she sends the Zelle request at 12:19 p.m. After she sends the Zelle request, she realized I was not paying it. Once Jourdin realized I was not paying it, Jourdin sent me this. You see this?
the last one. This right here.
His last warning before I show him who I really am. So once Jourdin realized I was not paying her $2,000, she sends me this. You shouldn't do this to anybody. Once again, Jourdin said she deleted all of our text messages, and Jourdin also said she was sexually assaulted, which is false. Don't let this world get to your head and you lose your moral compass. Because at the end of the day, we all have to deal with God. And if you know something that made me feel a certain way, instead of trying to throw rocks.
This is what he's reading. Because it's buffering.
And hide your hands, you should have fixed it immediately. And this could have been swept under the rug. Don't be mad your girl found out the type of man that you are. She should have known that's nobody's fault but yours. I always walk in love, and I wish you and her the best. No bullshit. God bless you too. Jourdin is a sexual assault victim, but said this all sexual assault could have been all swept under the rug. If you had chosen integrity from the start, the situation would have never escalated. The reaction you're facing now is a consequence of your choices, not mine. Your girlfriend seeing your action isn't my fault. I've never lied to get anything in life. If I wanted drama, I would have ignored your call and gone straight to social media. But that's not who I am. Jourdin, you went straight to social media with lies.
I've never had no one like that in my life.
Let me tell y'all something. So basically, he have a whole timeline and all the receipts. She thought by her saying, "Oh, I deleted the text messages," he screenshot his though. Just like he screenshot all the Uber rides. What the hell was that? I don't know what the fuck that was. But something was knocking up against the window. It's raining here in New York City. The wind is blowing real bad. But that's because it was supposed to snow, and I'm happy it didn't. But anywho, she thought by her saying, "I deleted all my text messages." No, not him. And I'm so happy he didn't. He screenshot the Uber ride, how much the Uber cost, two Ubers. He got her two. Then somebody else had to get her the Uber coming back to get the phone. First of all, you was mad that he was recording you. You was mad at that. And I think he knew something was up. That's why he started to record her. Because then why would you even... You only record somebody when you feel like you have to in order to need like evidence on something. I didn't even ask her a question. I don't even know why she came on like that. But anywho, when you need evidence on something, that's when you feel like you have to record and protect yourself. Then she says, "Don't be mad that your girl found out." You wanted his girl to find out. You went straight to the internet. You knew his girlfriend was going to find out because that's what you wanted her to do. You wanted her to find out. You might be a little jelly of the girlfriend. You might be a little jelly. See, people think the setup be all about them. And what I notice is when it comes to females doing wrong to other females and smiling in their face and all that, and then turning their back and doing wrong to them, she knew he had a girlfriend. She knows who his girlfriend is. But and yet you still went home with him. This whole situation might not even be about him. I don't think so. But sometimes it might be about just to make your girl mad. Just to make her upset. Just to make her feel some type of way. You did that to her. Let's just say she did that. But I believe it was all a setup. I believe somebody sent her there to do it. And I believe she thought she was eating when she sent those text messages to him and saying all that, "Oh, you should have been godly," and all this would have been swept under the rug. No, it would have been swept underneath the rug when you asked him to sell you that money. And then when you realized he wasn't selling you that money, then you got mad and sent that last text and then just sent those 2 paragraphs. You was mad about that. You was upset about that. You thought he was going to fall for the banana in the tailpipe. And let me tell you, if he would have fell for it, let's just say he would have fell for it. See, this is where I'm about to break it down. If he would have fell for it, and then he would have sent her the money, right? Here we go. Y'all ready? If he would have sent her the money, she would have had a receipt that he sent her the money. Because you know Cash App, Zelle. I got Zelle receipts. I got Cash App receipts from 3 years ago. 4 or 5 years ago. Okay? They keep them. You can call Cash App or Zelle and you can be like, "Can I get a whole log of a whole statement of the month of such and such and such 2022?" You can do that. You can request that. Okay? Let's be clear. If he would have sent to the Zelle with the money, she would have had that receipt over his head. She needed that receipt over his head, the money receipt. Because then she would have took it to the internet, like she tried to take those weak-ass screenshots. She would have took it to the internet, and she would have said, "See, y'all, he tried to pay me to keep quiet." Hello, y'all. She was trying to build a case. I told y'all. In her video, She was trying to lay it out because she already knew about the recording because he didn't record her in secret. He recorded her in front of her. So that's why she tried to get that Zelle. When she realized he didn't get the Zelle, then she started keyboard banging him to death because she realized, oh, he's not falling for it. So now, guess what? I'm going to go right to the internet because he's a big streamer. And I'm a bat my little eyelashes and I'm a fake cry and everybody is going to believe me. Psych, it didn't happen. You didn't realize that he had all the receipts on his end. You didn't realize that. You did not realize that. So you thought by texting his friend, oh, I need to go back and get my phone. Somebody's going to have to pay for my car and blah, 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 blah. You didn't think he was going to get that receipt from his friend. You didn't think he was going to get that receipt? Oh, you didn't think he had the receipt from the Uber. You didn't think that he had the receipt on how much he paid and the destination and where it was going and You didn't think he had all of that. Because then, here's the thing. I know you didn't think he had all of it because why would he cheat on his girlfriend, right? And then have all the receipts to prove it. You know why? Because he ain't silly. He see what's going on with all these court cases and all of the things. Now, is he stupid for cheating on his girlfriend? Yes, he is. He's very stupid. But he's not that intelligent to the point where, wait a minute, she's acting weird. She's talking funny. She wasn't talking like this before. Let me record her. Let me record her. Because now she's starting to sound crazy. And I need to have some type of evidence to back me up. And even with all the receipts that he handed out a lot of receipts, y'all. A lot of different receipts. And when she put that angry face emoji, I already knew he had her. He had her in the bag. He had her in the bag from the moment he opened up his mouth. My thing is, you went straight to the internet and you tried to extort him. That's defamation. That's extortion. That's lying. He can sue her. And you know what I would do if I was him? I would sue her and get her stream taken off the air. He can do that. Yep. He can do that. He can do that. He can get her stream taken down where she won't be streaming and getting money from that platform no more. Or he can be petty and say, no, leave it there. Let her stream. Run me all her money from her revenue. She's not going to make no money because I'm going to sue her for all the money that she makes from that platform over there. Now you work for me. Go over there. Go stream. Go tell all the lies you want over there now. On me. Run me your money. See, this is why I don't understand why females feel like you can try to get a leg up. You thought you can extort him. You thought you had him in the bag. And then boom. Everybody ran with the first whole story. And that's cool. I'm not that type of girl. Sometimes I would run with it just to document, just to have it. But I'm not that girl. I'm going to let it be known. Let me just wait for the other shoe to drop on this story. And I knew it would. Because I already knew she was lying. And I said to myself, please, Tylil, please have the receipts. Be smart. Be smart. You're going to cheat? Okay. You're a young man. You're making money. Okay, you cheated. All right. But please have the receipts. He not only had a recording. He had the text messages. He had the Uber. And he had the request from the Zelle. Case closed. Bang the gavel. Run him his money right now. I will sue her for $1 million. I would definitely sue her. You got to go high to get what you want. I will sue her for like $2 million. And I would demand her platform be shut down. But if that's the only way she's making money, okay, run me all her dividends from that platform and put them in my account. Because now, now she works for me. Now let her keep streaming until her debt is paid off to me. And then once her debt is paid off, then I will go have her platform shut down. Hello. I'm petty like that. I will wait for you to make the money and then I will shut your platform down. Because truth be told, it didn't make no sense. Like, girl, we don't even know you. I never seen her before. Now I seen all the other guys and some of the girls and X, Y, and Z from the streaming universes and all of that. But I never seen her before. So nobody really knew. Everybody in the comments on the neighborhood talk was like, well, who is she? That's all you had. That's all. Either she was lying or it was who is you? Who are you? Why are you here? And another thing that she did that I didn't like, that raised all my eyebrows. If he did that to you, why you didn't call the cops? You don't call. Nobody don't want to call the cops no more. Everybody runs to the internet like the internet can solve your problems. And then they run to the internet with these half-ass receipts and they want people to believe them and say, oh, y'all don't believe me because I'm this, or y'all don't believe me because I'm that. No, we don't believe you because you're a liar. We know that you're lying. The internet is not dumb. These videos live forever. Like, what are you doing? You made yourself look crazy. Nobody's not going to want to be around you from that whole little crew. You're not going to get invited nowhere. You might be losing subscribers over there right now on your little streaming platform right now. And if I was him, I would drag her right off. I would wait till she live for the cops can knock right on her door. Because here's the thing, what you did. Here's what you did. Here's what you did. Here's where you messed up at. Jourdin. He had to send you, he had to get you an Uber. Not once, twice. He had to get you an Uber, right? And in that, you gave him your address. Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. And with that being said, once he goes to the cops, he can give that same address to the cops and say, she lived right over there. Right over there. Y'all can go knock on her door while she's live. I'll call you when she's live, and then y'all can go knock on her door. Bingo, he got her. I would have that bitch locked up right on live. Listen, Linda. You wanted to be petty. You wanted to extort me. You wanted to make a fool out of me. I don't know who sent you towards me, but guess what? Now you're locked up. Talk about it. See you in court. On live. That'll run her numbers run. That's one way to get subscribers. That's one way to go. What y'all young kids say? Viral. Lord, won't he do it? That don't make no type of sense. You understand what I'm saying? You are nice. She's a pretty girl. It's nothing ugly about the girl. But when you do things like that, and you start lying on people, and then you got the nerve to talk about his integrity, no, baby girl. Let's talk about your integrity. Let's talk about the lies that you don't tell. Let's talk about your receipt with your little screen trying to, oh, y'all seen the name. I don't want to say, that was another thing. I don't want to say the name, but I'm going to show y'all this screenshot. I'm going to show y'all. Y'all caught the name. If y'all didn't catch it, y'all caught it. Bitch, the world caught it because you showed it to us. What do you mean if we caught it? Why y'all trying to be, that's what I don't like about people. Y'all try to play the internet as slow. No, y'all be the slow ones though. Posting up videos that don't make no sense and then asking us did we catch it. Yes, we caught it like Reggie Rice. Like what do you mean did we catch it? Yes, we caught it. And we caught when you lied and we clocked it long time ago. He didn't even have to come out and clock it. We been clocked you from the video. You ain't go to the cops. You don't have a report. You ain't get him locked up. The Stream Awards was how long? Last month? Come on. I know you fucking lying. And then you letting it drag. Then you had the nerve to send a request for a certain amount of money. So you can make it look like he used that. Because that's what you was about to do. You was about to make it look like that was hush money. Oh, he tried to set me up. Yeah. That's what she was about to do. But it didn't work. So now you don't even have that receipt. All you got is a request. He screenshotted it. Boop. Now what? And then he showed the world. And I'm happy he did it. This is why I say when you are on the come up, you got to watch the people that you're around. I don't care if you've been around them since birth. If you are on the come up and you are doing something that's going to garner some type of attention, that's going to garner money, that's going to get eyes on you, you have to protect yourself. And what that young man did is protect himself. Even though he cheated, he shouldn't have did that. He shouldn't have look, listen, Tylil, you shouldn't have cheated. You shouldn't have cheated. But you did. And now we here. But at the end of the day, when she sat up there and said something about his integrity and all, what? No, you was trying to say without saying, you should have just paid me the money. And all of this would have been swept under the rug. Because the line about the integrity, and then all of this would have been swept underneath the rug. No, you got to learn to read between the lines. She really wanted to say, if you would have paid me the money, but she can't say that. Because she's still trying to set him up. She can't say it. She was still trying to set him up. Remember, she sent those text messages before she did that video. So I'm not going to say that in the text messages. I'm going to bring up a big word, integrity. Because your integrity got you here on the Shade Room and everywhere else. Now all the streamers is going to be talking about you, academics. Everybody going to be talking about you, girl. You fitting to go viral for all the wrong reasons. For all the wrong reasons. For blackmail, extortion, defamation, lies, child. This is just messy. People just be jealous. People just be hating. Or people just be put up to do certain things because they got to punish that person that did the right thing. Once he talked up for Casanat, and he was the only one, his whole group felt the same way. You could tell on their faces. But he was vocal with it. And that's what made me wonder, why she pick him out of everybody? Who sent her towards that man? Because she was definitely sent. Because they've had other parties. She's in the streaming world. Why you pick that night to do that? Who told you to do that? Who told you to do that? Well, I hope they pay your bail because he should lock you up. He should lock you up, get an order of protection, harassment, all of that. He should get the whole kit and caboodle. Sometimes these men be afraid to do all of those things, but it's a time in 2025 where everybody just be lying. And like I said, I'm not here to victim bash or none of that. But sometimes you got to protect yourself when you got money on the line and you streaming and doing all of the things. When you trying to build something and you got goals in mind, you got to protect yourself. Call the cops. Go to the precinct with all your evidence. Oh, she lives. This is the address. This is the Uber. Yeah, I need her locked up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let y'all know when she go live, because here's the thing. She's gonna go live. Y'all do know that, right? Because now she's not gonna want to shut up. She's gonna want to come out. She's gonna say that she's lying, and then I'm gonna be right back here talking to y'all about how she said he was lying. She's gonna go live. She's gonna go live, and then the cops. I will have the cops come right in on her live and lock her up. Oh, who's that? The cops is downstairs. Oh my God, the cops is here. I wonder why they're here. They're here for you to lock you up for defamation. Yeah, and extortion. Yeah, they should lock you up. Don't throw away the key, but just lock her up for a little bit. Lock her up. I feel like when you make false claims like that on the internet, you messing with his money now, and that's another thing he can sue for. You don't know what brand deals he got going on. You messing with that man money. See, what you tried to do is mess with his whole streaming university thing. You tried to, and he can even go and say, she made me lose subscribers, oh, my mental health. He can go and do all of the things because it wouldn't be a lie. He can go and do all of the things and win his whole case. I will go start seeing a therapist, all that. Line him up. Line it right on up. I would talk about it and all that. And I know he talked about it other than this night right here. But this night is where he showed all of his receipts. And that's why I'm bringing it to y'all. So basically, this is breaking news because nobody had it on their platform. They might have it now, but they didn't have it when this live started. Bet to believe that. So yeah, this is like breaking news. Because I like to break things over here and break it, the whole story down to y'all. Because to me, it just didn't make no sense. You sat up there and you keyboard back. You had the nerve. This is what I don't understand. Oh, who you think I am riding around in a Toyota? What? Who do you think I am to be riding around in a Toyota? What? Are you fucking serious? Who do I think you are? I think you Jourdin and you wanted a Toyota because you started acting funny. So yeah, I want to get you out of my presence quickly. Not only did you get in the Toyota, you came back and then he got you a black car. So you not gave him one Uber receipt? You gave him two? See, this is the problem with people. That's the problem right there. That's the problem right there. You went back and forth a couple of times, but you was trying to get away. I gotta get away. I gotta get away. Y'all don't know nothing about that. That's Bobby Brown. But you was trying to get away. So if you're trying to get away, why the next day you ain't get up and go to the precinct? Why? Okay, even if you didn't tell him to send you to the Uber to the precinct, because see, then that would have came up, it would have been a whole map and it would have said precinct, whatever precinct is out there. Even if you would have went home and then a couple of hours later you would have went to the precinct, that would have made it look a little bit good. But you didn't even do that. You didn't fill out a police report. You don't have too many receipts. You gave him receipts, actually. You gave him a lot of receipts. You handed him the whole case on a silver platter. You gave him the Uber receipts. You gave him the text receipts. You just was giving out receipts. Like, I don't understand. But yet you don't have no receipts for yourself. All you showed us was this little screenshot. Y'all see, I don't want to say the name. Y'all see it. You see it. Bitch, we all see it. I'm not trying to be funny and laugh. But sometimes you just have to laugh. But my thing is, when those people try to get up on you, when you blowing up, they will get up on you. And I'm going to end my live with this video right here. And this is how y'all going to know. Y'all going to be like, yo, Eve, what the fuck? So do y'all all remember when Kai Cenat went to Northwest party? Y'all remember that? No? I bet you y'all don't. I'm going to show y'all. He spent the whole day there. Mariah Carey was there. They was doing all these knocks on the door. And all the girls was dressed in tutus. It was a whole thing. They went to brunch. He spent the whole day over there. He was a surprise guest at Northwest's party or whatever. So when the video dropped, it dropped very weirdly. It was a weird question being asked. Now, like I said, these little girls, they dressed up in tutus. This was happened a couple of years ago. And I found it weird that Kai Cenat would even be there. But then I said, you know what? These little preteens and everything, they be They be on to the whole twitching thing and all of that. So I'm not shocked that Casanat would be there. I'm not shocked. But I was a little bit like skeptical, like, why would Casanat even be there though? Like, ain't he a little bit older than her? They don't have no streamers that's popular that's her age or around her age. I think she was turning 11. And I said, well, why would that, like, you understand what I'm saying? Why would he be there, right? So I'm going to show y'all something real quick. And this is where I knew his whole life was fitting to take a turn. Not trying to be funny, but this is where I knew his life was about to take a turn. This is when I knew. I'm getting ready to show it to y'all. I'm waiting for it to upload. But I'm like, why would she ask him to do that? Like, let's just see if it comes up. I hope it do. It's getting ready to come up. It's just moving slow. I wonder why it's moving slow. When I finish this live stream, I'm going to reboot my whole system. Yeah, she was turning 11 years old. Now, I'm going to tell y'all one thing. This video that I'm about to show y'all is a year old. Lord Jesus Christ. Be a problem with my battery dying. I never used to pay attention to it. I didn't pay attention to it tonight neither. As soon as I get ready to get to the real part and show y'all some tea, here come my phone dying. All right. So let me just show y'all this. On YouTube. And it says this is a year ago. And this was at a party. But how old is Northwest? But anywho, this has over 13 million views. They went to Katona Park. They did the whole knocking on doors at the hotel and running with Mariah Carey. And I'm like, why is these people here? Okay, so Casanat is running around with them, running around. I don't want to show y'all the whole thing. I'm definitely not trying to get the video flagged.
We went crazy over there. Went to Central Park. That was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah,
See?
maybe more. Let me dig in.
Show y'all.
No, mukbang. Yeah, I got you. Don't worry about it. There you go.
This is after the Central Park. This is all that.
Crazy. She wants me to wear this.
Please. It's for her birthday.
Look.
Look.
Yeah, you didn't give her a present.
Look.
I'm not ready to do.
Before you got the shirt on.
No. He gonna do it.
No, please.
See, she's trying to do like the sad stuff. You know what? Just for North's birthday. You know what? Just for North's birthday, I'm not gonna wear it.
Why not?
No. There's right there. No, stop. North. She just snatched my wig off my head.
No, it's not a wig. It's
She just snatched my wig off my head. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. This is straight out of a movie. Look, North. Whole bunch of tents. They literally say all their spooky little stories.
Look at that.
Once upon a time, there was a guy named Kai. He didn't want to wear a tutu when we asked him to. Stop!
Then he got y'all seen it.
Oh!
We don't even have to look at it no more. I didn't understand. Why would y'all all of a sudden, y'all spent the whole day with him. Why would y'all want him to put on a tutu? Then, when he said, the guy he had with him, tagging along for the day, he said he's going to wear it. Oh no, I want you. Why? And this is the Casanat rabbit hole I've been telling y'all about from the beginning of the video. I didn't understand why they wanted him to wear that tutu. He ain't wear it all day. All day. Not when he was knocking on doors. Not when he ran through Central Park with you. Not when y'all went to the first spot at brunch. Now, all of a sudden, y'all want him to put that tutu on. That didn't make no sense to me, y'all. Y'all know that, right? That didn't make no type of sense to me. I said, but why? Why would they want him to put on tutu? Then I thought to myself, then I thought about the person that asked him to do it. Then I thought about, but why is he even there? Then I thought about who he was and how his big platform, this is when he started blowing up and he started growing. He's not even, but he's growing, like he's big already. And I said, well, why? Then the whole time, then the downtown thing in New York, the whole thing when I showed y'all at the beginning, when they had the riot, that was after the whole tutu incident. And I said, it's over. Then people started trying to copy the whole university thing. Then you got Ray J trying to get in the shower with him. Oh yeah, I got videos, y'all, because I just was stacking them up because I didn't understand why all of these things was happening to Casanai. Let me show y'all one more. We're gonna do one more. And I'm gonna close this video out. Because I found it weird. I didn't understand it. I was like, first Ray J tried to get in the shower. Then he said something on Casanai's stream to get him kicked off, y'all. Let me just show y'all. See, it's a rabbit hole. Just stay with me. Just stay with the rabbit hole. See, Tylil got caught up in the rabbit hole trying to take up for Casanai. I believe that was a whole humiliation thing. And then they said, oh, him with the big mouth, go get him because he got a big mouth. He got a big mouth. And he's taking up for him. And we try to make him feel some type of way in front of the world. And then here he comes. Because why would that girl, and I said that, I said, why would she say that at the awards and call that boy Diddy? Why would she do that? Now, we all know he looked like Diddy. But this is the time this is right after the trial happened. And Diddy was banging the gavel, locked up, and all of the things. So why would you think that that was a joke? That's why Tylil said something. Okay. Y'all think it's a joke. I can go down the rabbit hole. That rabbit hole crazy. I can go down that rabbit hole. Okay, let's see. I want to show y'all one more video because I know I got it. It was so weird that Quishan even said something. And she found it to be weird too. Okay? And I talked about Quishan on my live a lot. But even she found it to be weird that they was telling these jokes and who they was telling them to. But okay. Let's go down the rabbit hole. Okay. This is when he invites Ray J to the sleepover. And when I seen this video, it was like he really didn't want to invite Ray J to no sleepover. Ray J's been all over the place, okay? And it ain't for good, okay? But he looked like he really did not want to invite Ray J to no sleepover. Now, this is after the whole streaming university and how he tried to copy him a little bit and how the public he had back. Ray J caught backlash from that. He really couldn't do it the way he thought he was going to be able to do it. So he had to back up from the whole streaming university thing. So now Kai Cenat, let's go back to his marathons. Kai Cenat has people, he would put things on the wheel that people would suggest in his chat. Now, he said that the chat said that they wanted Ray J to do the sleepover next. I don't believe it. I don't care what nobody say. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the way he invited him and the way his face looked when he invited him. Let's go to video. So see, I don't play with y'all like that. I don't play about y'all like that. I love the y'all.
And y'all gonna see me the same day. Oh!
Talk to me, my brother.
AJ?
Look.
Hey, brother.
Look at his face.
I'm on stream right now.
Look at his face, y'all.
Okay, talk to me, God.
They told me to call you. Do you want to know why?
I want to know why, man. I'm really excited, even if it's bad.
So, as you know, I'm doing a subathon right now, right?
Yeah.
And I have this wheel that I put on the wheel, and every 50,000 subs, I spin it. On the wheel, they put Ray J Sleepover.
I don't think they did.
Yo.
I don't care what nobody say.
And I spin the wheel, and it stopped on Ray J Sleepover.
He didn't want to invite him. He wasn't even excited when he invited him. He told a friend to hush. Don't say nothing.
They spent the wheel and they kicked me. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, guys. So now. Okay.
When are you able to sleep over?
Bro.
Tonight.
I'm in like. Tonight.
Look who's there.
Tonight.
Look who's in the video.
Yo, come fuck with us, It's Tylil. Join the party.
Look who's in the video.
Okay. Ain't y'all gonna sleep in the same bed? No.
Look.
Ain't y'all gonna sleep in the same bed? No.
Talk to me, my brother.
Now, let me just.
Hey, bro.
Do that look like a face that wanted to invite Ray J to the sleepover? Do that look like a face that was excited to invite Ray J to any type of sleepover? I'm just asking, because to me it doesn't look like he's inviting Ray J to any type of sleepover. He was not excited. Ray J was more excited than he was. That's because he wanted to get on that stream. He wanted to know how it works. Let me tell y'all something. When people want to know how you gaining success and how you building, they want to know how your networks is working. What your computers is like. What your lighting is like. What you got. What are you using, and what systems are you going for? They want to know everything about your success so they can copy it. And I'm gonna tell you how I know this, because this happened to me before. But even Joe Budden said that. Joe Budden has said that. He's talked about that many a times. Certain people come on his platform to look at his cameras, to look at his lighting, to see what. Notice that Joe Budden's not to, but Joe Buttons have a nice, crispy stream, a nice, crispy broadcast. Nobody really got it like that. Nobody. I'm not going to say no names, but another podcaster went on Joe Budden's podcast, right? And he asked about the cameras. And Flip, who's on the Joe Budden podcast, says, oh, we got to cover those up. Everybody be coming here trying to steal the source. We got to cover those up. We're not telling y'all where we get those from. Come on now. Y'all be looking at the light. Y'all looking at the cameras. Y'all looking at everything. And the person was dead serious. He wanted to know the type of cameras that Joe Buttons was using. And I believe Ray J wanted to steal some of the source from Casanat. I don't care what nobody say. Casanat was not happy to invite Ray J to that stream. I don't care what nobody say. And he had every right, because the next video I'm about to show y'all is going to be the last video, and I'm going to end this. He wasn't happy, y'all. And I understood why he wasn't happy. He didn't. First of all, why do I have to share my source? Why do I have to? Because I'm getting big now. I got to share my source with y'all. Y'all already celebrities. Why when y'all get stale, I got to share my light with y'all. But didn't y'all find it funny that Tylil was in that video? Didn't you? Did you see how I brought that all together for y'all like that? Did you see how I mixed the sauce and put that all together like that? Let me show y'all why he wasn't happy with Ray J being on the stream. Because, see, sometimes Ray J be doing too much. Okay? And I've been saying it. I don't know what's going on with Ray J, but something is happening. And he's all over the place. And I've been saying it. I don't know what. I know what's going on. I don't really want to say it. But if y'all see me going down a rabbit hole, the next video I'm going to show y'all, I don't have to say anything. Let's bring this all together. Right now. Right now. Watch this. Look, Casa my face.
Hell yeah, I'm the new Diddy with all that. No, I'm not talking about it like, swear to God.
Tight. Tight.
So I ever see you in this house again, it's gonna be a problem.
He's dead ass.
Ray, out! Ray, out! Free Puff, nigga.
Look.
Free Puffy, nigga. Shout out to Kyle. Out! I love you, nigga.
Casa not face. His face is so crazy. Look at his face. He's so upset. I'm not your friend. Ray J said he's not Casanat's friend. Look at how fast the chat is moving, y'all. Look at it again.
Yo, let me know. Hell yeah, I'm the new Diddy with all that. No, I'm not talking about it like, swear to God.
Look, he turns around. Look, he laughing. He think it's funny.
Ray, out! Free Puff, nigga. Free Puffy, nigga. Shout out to Kyle. Out! I love you, nigga.
I got a new show with Zeus, and he's promoting his stuff. This is what he wanted to do. I want y'all to watch it now with no volume. Y'all see how I bought, look at this young boy right here. This is the same young boy, if I'm not mistaken. This is the same young boy that was with Casanat the day that he went to Northwest Party. That's the same young boy that Casanat said he's going to put to. And they said, no, I want you to do it. Did y'all see how I brought that around for y'all though? See, I cook over here. I cook differently from other YouTube channels. I let the story, simmer on the stove before I jump. Oh, let me be the first one to talk about it. I don't gotta be the first one to talk. Because it's funny because nobody broke the story yet that Tylil brought out all those receipts yet. I ain't seen it on YouTube yet. So I don't broke that. I don't broke it. I'm different over here. I like to break the story down. I could have been said, oh, let's just run the story like that. But I'm not going to do that. When I can run it a different way. I see everybody doing their stories different on YouTube. I like to do mine differently. Ray J shouting out how he got new developments coming. Look at him. He's just shouting out shit. He's just shouting out everything. But look at Casanat's face, y'all. He's reading the chat. Look at his face. Look at his face. Look at his face. And you know this was a while ago. Because Casanat don't even have locks no more. Look at him. That is definitely the same young man. Look. He talked about the Diddy part. Oh, Diddy free, Diddy. Look. Why would you get on my stream on Twitch? Why would you get on my stream on Twitch and yell out free Diddy? Why would you do that? Why would he do that, y'all? You know why? Because he thought that was lit. He thought that was popping. He thought he was lit by doing that. Oh, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him real good. I'm gonna just say free Diddy all up in his stream. Casanat wasn't trying to get demonetized. He wasn't trying to get shut down. But as you can see, somebody was trying to get him shut down, y'all. They was already going for Casanat. Think about it. I'm going to take you all the way back. If you watched the beginning of the video, I showed y'all the riot that happened in New York over the whole gaming system thing. He went to jail. Boom. That was already strike one. Then we have the whole Northwest thing wearing a tutu. Boom. He didn't do it. Strike two. Then we have this situation because this came before the awards. Then free Diddy, Diddy Bop, Diddy, free Diddy. That was strike three. Boom. Got him again. He didn't fall though. His numbers kept going up. He kept being successful. And when people are trying to grab you down a certain level, they want to pull you back down to reality. Let the force be with you. That's what they were trying to do. I don't care what nobody say. Okay? Then, years later, boom. After all the marathons, after all of the things, the LeBron James, the offsets, the Krishan going up there, punching a hole in the wall, all type of things. Then you have the Streamer Awards, which was just a month ago. And then that young lady doing that right there. And remember, before the Streaming Awards, remember, his live, he had just hit a certain number where he was the most viewed, he got the most subscribers on his live or whatever. And he was celebrating that. Remember that? That was before the Streaming Awards. That was just a couple of weeks ago before the Streaming Awards. So every time we try to pull him down, he keep climbing up. He keep weaving it. He keep going around it. Certain people don't like that. And y'all know who them certain people is. They don't like that. They don't like it. So now it's, okay, we humiliated him at the Streamer Awards, but then Tylil jumped in. Oh, so we got to get Tylil now. Oh, we're going to send her over there to do that. We know he has a girlfriend. You go over there, though, and you do this. You do this. Remember how shaky she was in the whole... If you was here from the beginning, if you know how shaky she was in the video, she couldn't look a certain way. She couldn't stay in camera view. She kept touching her hair. She kept trying to cry. Not knowing that he had all those receipts that he dropped last night. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see how I tied all that together for y'all? Do you see how I tied all that together for y'all? I be cooking. But what I be cooking, you gonna see it. It's different. The way I break something down is very different. And I seen it coming. This is why I saved all the videos. I seen it coming. And I see other things coming. I already know we're going to be right back here. Because like I said, old girl is going to go live. She's going to go live and she's going to say that Tylil's a liar. Oh, he did this. I told y'all he recorded me. She's going to have a whole story. She's trying to think about it right now in her sleep. I'm telling you, she's going to have a whole thing going on. It's going to be a thing. What's this? Tomorrow's Friday? Well, today is Friday. Oh, yeah, over the weekend it's gonna get crazy. I don't know about certain times of the month, but people just gotta get a little bit crazy. So she's gonna drop a live. And when she go live, we're gonna wind up right back here. I already feel it. I already can feel it. Because I know how this internet algorithm, I know how people do. And when people want attention and they want to be seen and they want all of the things, this is what the fuck they do. And when people are trying to bring you down a notch and try to knock you out your spot, either you can see it for what it is, like Tylil and Casanat and them, you can either see it for what it is and have your proof and just sit back and let the chips fall where they may. Or you can get tied up into whatever is trying to grab at you, if you get what I'm saying. Those young men is not trying to be tied up. I can tell you that right now. They not trying to be tied up in the whole matrix of the whole thing. You understand what I'm saying? They built their platforms by themselves. And now because they hit a certain number and they making a certain amount of money, certain people are feeling some type of way. So now it's, let's knock them out their spot. Let's humble those dudes. Let's humble them. Put the tutu on. Diddy, Bob. All this in the live. Why? Why did you come over there? And this is why he hesitated. He did not want Ray J there. I don't care what nobody say. I've been saying it, and that was a couple of years ago. I've been saying it. He did not want Ray J at that live. I don't care what the way his face looked when he invited them. Not even. If y'all look at the video of when Ray J say diddy, he didn't even want, you can see his face. He did not want Ray J to be there. He didn't. Because Ray J is unpredictable. And he know Ray J is with thems. I'm going to call them thems. And if I know that you over there with thems, but I know I just invited you, I'm not going to go back on my word on this live stream. I'm going to let you come through. But the moment that you do something that violates what I got going on, I got to kick you out. And that's exactly what he did. And I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him for putting Ray J out. I would have put Ray J out. It did not make no sense for Ray J to do what he did. It didn't make sense. And I'm happy for Tylil covering his behind and having those receipts that he dropped tonight. I'm happy. We have to learn to protect ourselves. We have to learn to protect ourselves. If you are trying to do goals and you're trying to create anything that's going to garner a certain type of attention and you see yourself blowing up, going viral. I'm going through it right now. People, oh, Eve, come outside, come outside. Here's the thing. I went outside. Went out to the MCA party, seen a lot of influencers there. I was like, oh, it's you. They was like, oh, it's you. It's crazy. I couldn't go live there because they playing music. 3 different DJs. It was bananas. I ain't gonna lie. But look how I sound right now. That's because of the party. I went outside. Oh, you ain't been out all year. Oh, come outside with the girls. Oh, it's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be crazy. It was. I ain't gonna lie. I had fun. I wasn't hungover because I watch things. And I see it was too crowded. And it's funny because it took me back to my old stomping grounds where I used to run the salon up there in the Bronx, the first black hair salon. So it brought me back full circle, not where I really started, because I didn't start there, but I used to run that salon, like run it. Like when I stepped out the vehicle, certain people from the neighborhood was outside to see who was coming out the vehicle. That's how big this party was. That's how crazy this party was. So they was like, oh, Eve, that's you? Oh, that's crazy. I was dressed down, fur on. It was crazy. But what I'm saying is, like I said, I seen a lot of influences there. I stayed at my table. I didn't roam the way I usually roam a party because now I'm in my shell. Now I know I got to protect myself. Kasanat and Tylil, they know what's going on. They know what's going on. I think Kasanat been knew what was going on. He been knew they was trying to get him. He's been knew. I can tell the faces that he makes that he's been new. Certain people that he be around, you can tell he really don't want to be around them. But he's so big now. It's like, do I got a choice? Oh, I don't got a choice. That's why he said what he said when he said he's taking a break for his mental health and he want to do other things. He letting y'all know, don't even come to my platform because I'm not going to be streaming like that. I'm tired of y'all trying to grab hold to my platform and what I got going on. I want to do other things. And like he said, he's getting more mature. And who wants to be sitting? He's built up an audience where he don't have to sit on there all the time like that. So why do I have to do it? Now I see y'all trying to grab me. I see y'all trying to get a hold of me. And I see y'all trying to tear down my platform. So I'm going to take a break. And I'm going to get away from y'all. Because I need to step back away from all of y'all. Because now y'all really doing too much. And sometimes it's okay to take a break from people, places, and things. I say it all the time in my live stream. It's okay. With me building this other business that I got going on, it's garnering attention. I'm in videos. You're going to see me on your TV screen. If not me personally, you're going to see certain things and be like, oh, shit. Eve made that when she was on the live, because I make a lot of my custom cups and hats and sneakers on my live with y'all. So if you see a video and you see a custom Yankee fitted or a custom Timberland or a custom leather jacket, I might have made it. I might have made it. Yeah, that's what I do. I'm in the midst right now. I got things just lined up right now that I'm looking at. But when you're growing, they want to stop you. You just got to see it for what it is. If I would have never went out, I probably wouldn't be sick. Okay, I had fun. I got home safe. All the above. I'm happy. I'm happy it's over. Because now I'm in grind mode. Y'all waiting for the ball to drop. In my mind, I'm already in the first quarter. I'm not waiting for the ball to drop. Because I already know what I need to do. I need to bust out these orders and do other things with the business. So that's what I'm doing. So when Kai said, oh, I want to do other things with my career and I want to design and I want to do this and I want to do that, who would ever think a female don't went from doing hair, modeling all at the same time. Even when I did security for Mayor Bloomberg, I was still doing hair. I still do hair to this day. And now I'm running a whole other business that people, I know for a fact that people didn't think it was going to work. They came, see, when people come out their mouth and they tell you bluntly, yeah, because that's not going to work. That's just going to, I just be looking at them. Because I never tell people my plans. That's why when Casanat said what he wanted to do, I kind of wish that he didn't tell everybody that he wanted to design clothes and he wanted to be writing his own movies and direct and all that. You can't do that. Right? That right there you can't do. Because if they already after you, now, okay, we're going to try to wait till he drops something and then we're going to snatch the views or do something to create chaos over there so that won't have to come out. So he won't have to get reviews, gain money from it or nothing like that. I like to hold my dreams and my goals close to the vest. So when people was telling me, oh, that's not going to work and that's not going to work for you and oh, that's going to be like a phase and nobody's going to want that no more. And I was just looking at people in disbelief, like, and all I heard was God saying in my head, I told you I was going to open your eyes to the ones that you need to step back from a little bit. You can love them from afar. You can love people from afar. Family members are included. You can love them from afar. That don't mean you need to be in their orbit in their energy, in their space. You only need there to be there for a limit of time only. That is me. I'm a limit time only type of female now. I'm not giving you all of my energy, not even over the phone. I'm not doing it. I answer the phone for certain people. I tell people to text me a lot now. I If I'm in my zone, I know who's gonna pull me out my zone so I don't talk to them. My phone don't even ring. I got it on do not disturb. That's every day, 24 hours a day. It don't vibrate. It don't twerk. The only thing that goes off is the alarm. That's how crazy it is. Like when I get off this live, I'm gonna jump in the shower. I'm gonna take me a nap. I'm gonna go to the doctor. Let them give me some medicine, and I'm gonna come back home, and I'm gonna get right to work, and then I'm gonna go to bed early tomorrow. I'm not gonna stay up late like this because I know I need to do things over the weekend to get orders produced. But I already see that Casanat, it's like they made him hate the very thing that he loved. And sometimes when you love something, like I love making cups, I love making my orders. But when certain people try to, oh, I'm gonna order a cup, and they do the most. They do the most. People do the most. People do the most. And you know what the bad part about that is? It be your own people that do the most. And the crazy thing about that is, they will know that they doing the most, and they doing the most to get on your nerve, to see how far they can push you. Oh, I want to push her buttons. Bing, I want to push her buttons. I say to myself, I'm watching everything though. So when I don't go live or don't do a video or don't do a reel, oh, I'm a reel it to death tomorrow. I'm a reel y'all to death. Oh, it's going to be crazy. But I'm telling y'all, I might go live Saturday morning though. I might reel y'all a couple of times and then go live Saturday. If I can go to bed early, so I can get up early Saturday morning and put that video together and go live with y'all. That's what I think I'm going to do. But what I'm trying to say is, people will try to block your shine, steal your shine. They want you to share your shine. You can always share your shine, but you can't steal the shine. My light is my light. I can share the umbrella with you, but you can't then take my umbrella. Like, that's crazy. That's weird. No, get your own umbrella. Get your own. People don't know how to get their own. Because it's not that they want to do what you do. They really don't want you to become successful at you doing what you do. Ooh, is that a word? Ooh. Ooh. I'm talking now, y'all. They don't really want you to become successful at you doing you. Somebody told me, because I first started out my business, if y'all know the story, I started out with wine glasses. Those wine glasses, they were birthday wine glasses, put your name on it, da 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 da. I'm going to put up a reel of the wine glasses tomorrow. And she said, yeah, because those wine glasses, those are going to get played out, and nobody's not going to want those, and, you know, you might as well sell them for right now, but I don't think nobody's going to want those wine glasses. She was on speakerphone when she said it. And I was with my client. But my client knows the person that was on the phone. So my client looked at me and said, what type of fucking bullshit friend is that? We both looking at each other after I hung up. I said, the type that's showing me who they are now. So I know to back up from that person. I know not to tell that person nothing about my business. But I never do. I'm not a talker. I like to do things. I like to get things done because people will know your dreams and then talk about it like they did with somebody else and then say, yeah, because that's not going to work for her. Yeah, because I told, and that's how that's how it exactly went. Oh, because I told such and such that those glasses, they good for now, but how things go viral for a while, but then they like a phase, and then they get phased out, and nobody's not gonna want those glasses no more. I told such and such that. I looked at the phone. I said, you know what? I gotta call you back because I'm working, and I hung up. And I said to my client, I said, God gonna show you who they are. All you gotta do is ask him to show you who they are. And in that moment, I already knew you better not tell nobody what you plan on doing with your business. Nobody. Like, I got shit that I'm fitting to drop. I'm not telling nobody because people will knock down your dream before you even get a chance to put it together because you spoke it to them and you were so happy. Now that person didn't know. Furthermore, first of all, that was 5 years ago. Let's be fucking clear. 5, 6 years ago. Those wine glasses today, they still selling. That's one. 2, I sell a whole bunch of stuff. Lil Wayne got a cup, a whole bunch of rappers, the hottest DJs, the hottest host in New York City. They have cups. Different cups. You thought I was just going to sell wine glasses because you thought I was a basic bitch. That told me everything I needed to know about the person. And then for the person to come back and told me what they said to somebody else about me, told me everything. So you don't need to share your dreams with everybody. I was kind of mad at Casanat for getting on stage and saying that he wanted to do all of this and he wanted to do all of that. Because the world don't need to know. If you already feel like they after you, then you don't need to tell nobody nothing. Just move like lasagna, quietly. You don't need to tell nobody nothing. Just move. I say that on Business Chronicles all the time. I'm not about to tell you. I don't know. I'm going to move. 2026, it's all about movement. If you ain't got no movement, I don't know what to tell you. And the way that you see that everything is going right now, y'all on the internet, y'all see who we got over there, 45, 47, and then y'all see how everything is going. So when people tell me, oh, you need to get a job, I'm like, I am a job. I am a job. I'm an employer. You need to be an employee, nigga. You get a job. Do you need an application? Come help me pack up some of these orders that I was at the post office today trying to get off. Just trying to go live and get off yeah. It wasn't working today, but I didn't let that stop me because I felt like that was a sign. Don't even worry about the live. Don't get mad at the post office. Just get off the live. Go live later on. Fix it later on. And that's exactly what I did. That's all. You got to move differently. When you got goals that you're trying to create and you trying to move differently, you don't got to tell nobody you're moving differently. Just fucking move. Just move. Just move. That's it. I'm not about to tell you if I'm coming to the party. I'm not about to tell you. I didn't tell nobody I was going to that MTA party. Only 3 people knew that I was going to that party. 3. Not even 3. 2. Me included in the 3. So I'm the 3rd person. But only 2 other females knew I was going to that party. So when everybody seen my face at the party, it was like, one girl said, she said, Oh, I know this is going to be a good party. This made Eve come outside. Eve ain't. When the last time we seen you? You can't say the last time you seen me, because you ain't seen me. But you seen all my product was outside, though, at that party. People had cups. People had sneakers on. People had all of the things on at this fancy party. But mainly a lot of cups. A lot of cups was at the party. So when you can sit back and you can see your product at the party, and then you got people walking up to you, oh, that's Eve. Oh, that's Eve. Oh, that's her. Oh, I need to take your information. Oh, I need to do this. Oh, I need to order a cup from you. You have pictures on you right now. Can you DM them to me right now? In the middle of the party, you taking orders and DMing and doing all of the things. So I was partying, but I was mainly there to do exactly what I came there to do. Which I had a bag of cups with me. Why? Because somebody bought 5 cups. So I had no choice but to go to the party. So I might as well go to the party fancy, right? I might as well get dressed up and do all of the things. And that's exactly what I did. Conduct business. Stay at my table, pop my bottles, and everything came in my all the energy floated in my direction. My table was all the way off the grid, but people was like, "Oh, such and such told me you was sitting over here," and I'm like, "Why was such and such tell you I'm sitting over here?" That's all I kept saying. Why did such and such tell you I was sitting over here? But then I was like, all right. Then it was one of the persons that was talking about the business, seeing her at the party. Oh, you over here? Oh, I didn't even know you was coming. I said, not me neither. Me neither. Kept it cordial. I never shade them. I still talk to those same people. But my businesses got me in a space where I don't need to be around everybody right now. I need to create. I need to get in grind mode, stay there, stay focused, and don't let nothing knock you off that. Because people will knock you off, family members included. There's certain family members I don't even pick up the phone for. They got to text me. Oh, Eve, I was calling to text you. Can you? Yeah, okay. I let that whole phone call ring out. I don't be playing with people. I don't play with people. When people show you who they are, I just believe them. And I go on about my business. But as far as Casanat and them, I'm happy that those young men is moving the way that they moving. I am. I'm happy that they wise enough to realize it's like almost they sat down and had a conversation about it offline. That's how crazy it is. Because they're all real friends in real life. So it's like they sat down and had a real conversation about that. And Casanat mother's not going for it. Nothing of anything. Okay? Nothing of, and I do mean nothing of anything when it comes to her kids. She's not playing. So I know his mother don't sat him down and told him, it's time to sit down for a little while. It's time to come up out of the bubble. Leave the bubble there. Leave it blown up. Or come out of it and sit down. Don't go live. You don't need to go. Let's see what these people do without your energy, without your light, without your live, without your subscribers. Let's see what they do then. Let's see what they do. Let's see how life goes without them. It doesn't make any sense. All money ain't good money. I say that to y'all for real. All money ain't good money. I mean that. And it's not. It don't make no sense. And it's very sad that it happens to certain people. And then you be like, really? But I feel like with our people, nowadays, the way the internet flows, I feel like, I'm not going to lie to y'all, I feel like it happens to our people right in front of our face. They don't even care. They don't even care. It goes down in front of our faces. That's why I did the whole videos for y'all and the whole timeline, because it's been happening. Nobody has really been catching it. But when I see stuff and I feel like I got to save it, even when you say, let me tell you something. The internet even know. Let me tell you something. The internet know that they're not supposed to do certain things. What I mean by that is, now everybody's talking about it, y'all. Everybody's talking about the video. Oh, wait a minute. What is that? What is that? We got an update. Hold on. Oh, it's like breaking news. I done broke the internet. I feel like the Tylil show. Child. I want to, God damn it. Why every time, you know what? This is something else. Why every time I'm about to read y'all something, Tylil posted something about he wanted to apologize to his girlfriend. I'm going to show it to y'all before we leave offline. Now my tablet dead. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I said I got building to do. I still got to get my laptop fixed. People like, when you going to get your laptop fixed? I got to get my laptop fixed, y'all. Like, I want to take the brains out of that shell of my laptop and put it in another shell. Because basically, it's not the computer brains that's messed up. It's the shell of it. Like, some of the keys is missing because grandbabies, Nana, they popping the keys off. Or the keys can be replaced. It's not the keys. It's the screen. The screen pixels is doing some funny things. You can't really see the whole picture. And I got a big screen laptop, like 21 inches, 22 inches. So my screen is big. So for all of those pixels to be all over the place like that, nah, I got to get it fixed. So I'm going to go get a new brain for my laptop. I just be so busy, y'all. Y'all don't even understand. Y'all don't even understand. Sometimes I can't even go food shopping. That's how crazy it be. I'm dead serious. That's how crazy it be. What happened? BJ to the rescue. Let me get somebody to deliver that. I get a delivery real quick. It be days I don't go out the house sometimes. When I used to go out the house all the time. But if it ain't about money, I even do my hair appointments different now because I had to put a couple of people in their place about their hair appointments and all that. Like, I'm not coming to your house after 5 o'clock. You can get your hair done on your day off. But coming to your house after 5 o'clock for something that's $85 maybe, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. No, next. If I can't come to your house early in the morning, I'm not coming. Especially if I know it's a client that's going to take all day. I'm definitely not coming to your house and then leaving out your house at 12 o'clock. My whole day is over with because I don't did your hair all day. No, if I would have started off in the morning, I would have left your house maybe by 3:30, 5 o'clock, and then I'm good. That's not my whole day spent. But if you think I'm going to do your hair and spend all day doing your hair like I don't have nothing to do, nah. And I'm going to tell you this. When people feel like you don't have nothing to do, they will try to waste your time. They know you have something to do, but they don't have nothing to do. So sometimes they don't care. Oh, no. I don't have nothing to do. So why she can't stay here with me and do my hair all day? No, boo-boo. I'm going to the next client or I'm going back home to do these orders. I don't got time to be sitting up here BSing with you all day. See, a hairstylist, if you don't know, is a therapist and all of that. And then I know a lot of profile people to be around a lot of different other celebrity people. So those people, they don't care. I get them done at 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I get them. The celebrities that be around, yeah, I get them done at 5 o'clock in the morning. They start off early. And even when I get to their house at 5 o'clock in the morning, they be in meetings. Why y'all think I was able to give y'all the whole Mary J. Blige thing, and I was able to give y'all the Remy Ma thing, and then I was able to break those stories for y'all like that? Because I was right there. And I was a hairstylist, and I was sitting in on certain meetings. Yeah. Yeah. See, people don't know because I'm so low key with everything. Oh, who's your cousin? Oh, you got a cousin that's famous. Who's your cousin? Why would I tell you that? Why would I tell you that? Who my cousin is? Why would I do that? I'm building a name for myself. I don't need nobody to say, oh, she built her name off of that famous person's name because they're linked together because they're family. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. So let me see what he posted because everybody's talking about whatever he posted. It's all over Instagram. It's all over Instagram, whatever he posted. But yeah, y'all. I don't be around everybody no more like that. And you know what the crazy part about it is? I'm an Aries. So with an Aries, we don't really be caring. I'm going to just keep it all the way stat. Somebody just sent me another video. You see what I'm saying? I just sit back on the internet, create my stuff for my orders, and watch. And I get videos sent to me all day. Oh, you need to go live. You need to hurry up. You need to do that. Yeah, story. Somebody just hit me up just now. But I want to find out what Tylil put out. Because him is apologizing to his girlfriend. And it wouldn't be right for me to talk about how he cheated on her and not show y'all the apology. You understand what I'm saying? And I'll close it out like that and say good morning, good night to y'all. And then we can go to sleep because I need a couple of hours of sleep. The video is long. But the part where my phone got cut off at, I'm going to cut that part down. I'm going to cut it down. I'm going to cut that out. I'll cut that out on my way when my driver come pick me up tomorrow. I'll cut that out. I don't even take public transportation. I live in New York City. I don't even take public transportation because I don't even want to be with the people them. I'm not even lying. I know y'all like this bitch is a liar. No, I'm not. I ain't take public transportation in over 15 years. No lies told. God has blessed me with a driver. I don't have to do those things. I don't have to do that. I don't got to do that like that. I don't got to do that like that. He ain't crazy. Why is it not coming up? But yeah, I don't play those games. People like to play those games. I don't play with my energy. I'm not giving you my energy. I don't even give you words. I give you a look. And do just like that with my teeth. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, I don't, nope, not me. Not this cat. Trying to tell y'all. It's a lot going on. Let's see what he posted. I know he said apology, but it was like a little paragraph. And he put up a post. So the other video that I got, because I questioned if that was his girlfriend, I have another video of her talking about it, but I wasn't too sure if that was his girlfriend or not, because it never said if that was his girlfriend. I know of him. I wasn't trying to be all up in people's business like that. I'm lying. But I didn't know if that's why I didn't add it to my video. But let's see what him had to say about why is my thing dragging. I'm going to reboot my whole system while I'm sleeping. I'll do it while I'm asleep once I get offline. Reboot my whole system. Maybe it's because it's raining. I don't know. It is storming outside of New York City. Let's be clear. I'd rather that than the snow, though. God is cleansing us from the snow that we got last week. Because it came down. That's why I'm sick. As soon as we walk out the party, it decides it want to snow. I said, I know it ain't snowing. I know it ain't snowing. And it did. So Tylil says, I want to apologize to my lady. I love you and I'm sorry. That was whack and I should have known better. These females are evil and jealous. She must have, wait a minute now. She must have said that she's not in the relationship. Yeah, yeah. So it says Tylil apologizes to his girlfriend for cheating with Jourdin, accused him of SA. Former girlfriend later says she is no longer in a relationship. Yeah, because she feels some type of way. She feels some type of way. Like, come on. Like, you got this girl making you look crazy. They know that I'm your girlfriend. I'm attached to you. And now look what's going on. Look at this. Look at this. That's the post that his girlfriend said. She's no longer in a relationship. And that's his post to his girlfriend. I mean, you do stupid things, you win stupid prizes. It is what it is. And his girlfriend is pretty. His girlfriend is very pretty. I don't understand. His girlfriend is very pretty. I would say a little bit more about that picture, but I ain't. I don't even want to read more into it. No, I don't. I'm going to just end it right here. Because I got a lot to say. I got a lot to say, but I ain't fit to say that. Wait a minute. So Live Bites, shout out to Live Bites, posted from Jourdin's page on Twitter, and she's tweeting, God always has the final say. He's seen and heard it all. He don't play about me. Then she tweets, he's still a R word, if you get what I'm saying about the R word. So yeah, she got a lot to say. The police got all the details, so stay tuned. This is what she's posting on the Twitters. And this is after she said what she said. So you already know she's in her feelings. I'm going to show y'all these tweets real quick. She's already in her feelings. She's in her feelings. This is the girl that I told y'all lied. That is Jourdin. See what she said? Right? So you already know. You already know she in her feelings. Old girl is in her feelings because he dropped that video. Now, y'all do what y'all made with this live. Please hit like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to go take me some elderberries, right? And I'm going to go take this right here. Let me show y'all. I'm going to take this right here with a cup of water. I'm going to chew on it right now with a cup of water. You go get this from, if you know, you know, okay? I don't even want to say, but if you know, you know, okay? I don't really do all the man-made medication. If you get my drift. Like, Dr. Segme is Dr. Segme. So, like I said, I'm going to go take my elderberry, drink me some real cranberry juice as I swallow this down. Because I got to chew on these so they can get in my blood system. I can't just swallow them down. I got to chew on it. Get all the juices out of it. Even though it tastes nasty, But what they always say, oh, everything that tastes nasty always do your body good. And it's natural. So do what y'all want with that. But I'm just happy for Kai Cenat and everybody involved. Because at the end of the day, nobody needs to go out on false allegations. Like I said, she ain't even go live yet like I thought she was going to go live. She's going to save that for the weekend. She's going to save that for the weekend. So give it Friday, a little Saturday. Because, okay, here's the thing. If the police got all the evidence that she's talking about, right? Why him not locked up? I'm going to say it one more time. If the police got all the evidence, she telling everybody stay tuned. Why him not locked up? Right. And being that she showed us a screenshot, right. If she went to the police, it would be a police report, right? Right? It would be a police report, right? Okay. If none of that don't drop this weekend, then there is nothing to drop. That's all I'm telling you. If that don't drop this weekend, there will be nothing to drop. Okay? She should have had that when she went live the first time. Don't show us no screenshot of you calling him, he calling you calling him, and saying, oh, y'all see the name. No, we don't want to see a name. We want to see a police report. Go to the cops first and then come to the internet. That's how that goes. You don't go to the internet and then go to the cops after he drops his video just to say, oh, I went to the cops. Girl. I know you gotta lie. But I gotta go, YouTube. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about the video. I know it's a little bit long. I'm gonna try to cut like at least a half an hour of it out. So I'm going to leave it on private and I'm going to go through it as I'm at the doctor's office, going to the doctor's office. And I'll edit it while I'm doing that so I can post it back up tomorrow. I am going to put breaking news on this title. But I got to go, YouTube. Good night and good morning. Later.